After a grueling application process, 20 candidates have been chosen for this year's SRS Apprentice.
I'll tell you what, I don't like teachers' pets, I don't like troublemakers, and I don't like to hold people's hand. What I'm looking for is a business partner, not a friend. I've got plenty of those.
20 candidates will go head-to-head in the most competitive business interview process in Dubai. They will battle it out to be Sir Ali's business partner.
It was complete and utter shambles. From the start, it was a complete mess. You didn't manage it well, you didn't do what I asked you to do, and quite frankly, I don't know what you're doing in the boardroom. You were the project manager. Where did it go wrong? You should be telling me. Quite frankly, I don't think you have a clue. You're fired. You're fired. I'm sorry, you're fired. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Ali.
Welcome to Karama. Now, you're probably wondering why I've brought you out here, and I'm going to put your attention towards this bucket. Now, if you all look at this bucket, there's foam in there, a sponge, and a stick for you to be able to do something with, which is for cleaning purposes, Mohammed Saeed. What I'm going to get you to do on this task is I'm going to get you to go around as a business selling a service to a business. You've probably worked it out, it's window cleaning. You are going to go selling as a business to business. So remember, you're referring yourselves as your business teams. The minimum charge for each business that you operate to is 5 dirhams. When you complete a sale, you've got to give your invoices or your receipts or any kind of trading or money that's made to the advisors. They're going to be following you through this process. At 1 o'clock, we complete and finish business. We're going to meet back here. Right. To mix things up a little bit, because I did make it very clear, I did make reference to Mohammed Saeed being a project manager on the next task. But after that boardroom, I thought about it and I thought, actually, I want to change things. So what I want to do is I'm going to get Amir to move over to this side as project manager. So remember, you are team impression. I'm going to get Mohammed Yusuf to be managing team precision. Now, something that we haven't done before is I'm going to allow you to pick your teams. So, starting from the right, Amir, I'm going to ask you to pick one person that you want to be in your team. Abdurrahman, please move over to team impression. Mohammed Yusuf, please take your pick. Mohammed Salah, please move over to team precision. You're second and last. Jaffer, stay over this side. Mohammed Saeed, please go to this side. Thank you. The equipment is set for you. You must source the water, you've got soap. You need to generate as much business as you can. The team which generates the most business wins this task. But remember, you're representing your business, integrity, quality service, all of these things that will be taken into consideration as the winner. And as always, I've got Mr. Carver today. If you can follow team impression, and Ms. Dr. Ilyas, if you can follow team precision. They're going to be the eyes and ears as always, and they will feed back to me. The team that generates the most profit wins, and at least one of you will be fired from this process.
لا عبد الرحمن وايد السيارات تنظيف السيارات ب 50 عبد الرحمن تنظيف السيارات في دبي مول ب 50.
So the teams have sectioned off to go and find their sources, i.e. water, and start generating their business. This week is quite interesting, where a project manager got to pick his team, and looking at the teams, they look quite strong.
For example, you go into one shop, Amir goes to another shop, I go to the third shop.
But they have to be next to each other.
Next to each other, of course.
Yeah.
Try to get the deals.
The most important thing, we're trying to look for dirty windows. Don't forget that. Keep that in mind. You think that's a dirty window?
I think it's quite dirty.
We can clean it because look above, it's kind of like.
We need to look if it's worth to spend time with this shop and go negotiate, or are we wasting our time?
And I think they can also pay us.
Yeah, because they look.
Let's try.
Let's go, guys.
Abdurrahman, واحد only one.
Leave the equipment outside when they're going in.
School of Research Science.
Research science. Okay.
I really want to make our first deal here with your.
Yes, so please, how much are you willing to pay?
Is $50 okay?
50 dirhams.
Yeah.
50 dirhams.
Yeah.
I think for you, yes. We'll
Okay,
get it.
fine. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Fine.
Thank you very
Okay, go
much.
ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, we have actually a project in the school. It's basically cleaning windows. In front of here, okay? This cleaning of the windows will offer you two different things. Firstly, the service of cleaning windows. Second of all, the advertising. We have more than 30,000 viewers on the YouTube. So we will clean for you and advertise for you for 10 dirhams. Yeah. Advertisement plus cleaning. Yeah. Okay? Okay, so we'll start cleaning. Okay.
Team Precision made a very good start. Mohammed Saeed went in, got a sale. Right now, they're already on work. You just have a look at that window.
Phoned over, yeah? Phoned over, and then you just start wiping it down. And when you're wiping it, this is what you do. You wipe it down, and then you take it to the side. You always take it to the side of the window, because you know when you lift that off, that's going to leave that stain there. But if it's on the side of the window, you won't see it. So as you're scraping down, you scrape right onto the side of the window, and then start.
Yes.
Right. Start again, because from the inside it looks disgusting.
يعني شو هيك تمام. لا خلاص لا.
So it started off an absolute success. Their first sale, they managed to get a customer of 50 dirhams. They're going to have to work with that 50 dirhams. The time now is 11:25 and they are still on their first shop. To be honest, it's an absolute shambles the way they are working in this first task. I don't think any of them have ever cleaned a window in their life.
Guys, one direction, okay?
We got a great deal here for 50 dirhams just to clean the windows. I think we did a great job with this negotiation.
Okay, so I'm off to go find another shop. This isn't really easy task. It's so hard. Like, it's harder than I expected it to be.
I think they found it a bit more difficult than they initially assumed. They're taking a very long time on the first one. I think we saw Mohammed Saeed YouTubing a video to see how to wash windows.
Yes, hello ma'am, good morning. Yes, hi. We have a school project. It's called the SRS Apprentice. What we basically do is come to your shop, we clean your windows, and plus we do advertisement. Because we're big on YouTube, we have 30,000 views from all over Dubai. Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you. What did she say? She said we record. Let's go. Okay, no problem.
I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
Maybe one of you goes to one store, one of you goes to the other store. Why are three of you walking in ganging on one person?
Okay.
Yeah?
Hello, sir. Okay. You're fine. We have a show on YouTube. It's called The Apprentice. Okay. Yeah, in school. Yeah. Okay. So it's we did it for we did the same exact thing that we are going to that if you agreed to do for you over here in Arabian Center. If you know Arabian Center, Dragon Mart. Yeah, Dragon Mart, Jumeirah. Yeah, for Top Chef. and 20 dirhams of that. Yeah, only 20. Okay, thank you.
Now, can't you clean without the manager's permission? Or you have to ask the manager?
Manager,
Can you call him?
no, they now bank Abu Dhabi.
I don't know. We can still clean your windows, no?
No, now no coming.
Okay, خلاص, thank you.
We are students from School of Research Science. We'd like to clean your windows for a price. We want to negotiate with you the price. We've already done other project in Karama here.
Okay.
So we'd like to know your offer to clean your windows outside. Can we start at 50 dirhams?
Because we want approval from the manager, that's the problem.
And you have to go around this place and clean windows. So I really like your business, but there just needs one thing: cleaning windows. So is it fine if we clean your windows?
Cleaning windows?
Yes. We clean windows, make them clean, attractive. People will come into your business. Yes? But there's one condition. We have to get paid because that's a competition. We have
You
to
have to?
get paid. Money.
You have to get paid.
Yes. So how much are you willing to pay us?
Hello?
I just came out of this shop. I went into this shop to ask to clean their windows, and I was very excited. I was very happy. I shook the man's hand, and then he told me to get out of his shop. And I told him, okay, why? And then he told me, you don't speak Arabic, you don't speak English, no English, get out. And I found it so disrespectful. And so I got kicked out of a shop, and the retailer actually swore at me. So it wasn't a really good experience. But I think we'll do well in this task. We just got a deal here, and we got a deal for 50 dirhams before. So I think we'll win, inshallah. Thank you.
And I spoke this shop. My first shop. Abdulrahman, you know we don't have much time.
Yeah, I do know.
That's it. Put the water. I do it with this one and then rub it together. Okay? Take a chair.
Focus on the more educated, not to clean the window. It's not your job. Why you focus to clean the window? You want to be like this? Go study very well. This is the future.
Okay. You know that most universities.
No, this is not my shop.
I know.
I'm fed up because you're kid.
It's a nice discussion.
This is the shop.
It's a nice discussion.
Look at the guys.
Okay, my friend, there's no problem firstly with these guys. You know, most of us.
No, I'm not happy that seeing the kids.
You know, all of us comes from. My friend, please, let me discuss with you for 1 second.
No, it's fine.
All of us are coming firstly from a British curriculum. Most of us are A-star and A students. The next year we're applying the top schools of the United States, United Kingdom.
You should do that.
And we're focusing. This is extracurricular activity. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing to be ashamed of, my friend. It's something good and beneficial for us. There's no difference between us and them. We're all the same.
You don't need. It's my idea. But
it's your idea. Respect your idea. I respect your thoughts. But for me, I see it's okay.
Yeah, we see it's totally
You see that's okay. There's no difference between.
Your opinion, but I have a different.
I respect your opinion.
Fine, because you are kid, I don't like.
No problem. We respect your opinion. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, we're just gonna get the money and that's it. I'm so tired. Yeah, we're done.
Thank you very much. It was good doing business with you.
Thank you.
Today we are offering a service of cleaning windows and advertising your shop and putting it on TV for just 20 dirham. We clean all the windows and we advertise your shop, put on YouTube for 20 dirham.
My boss is going outside.
Your boss not here?
Not here.
I have a project and a show on YouTube. It's called SRS Apprentice. Okay? SRS Apprentice. Okay, our show. Okay, so basically we've done the exact same thing for Arabian Center, if you know Arabian Center, for Dragon Mart, and for Jumeirah. Okay, we're gonna advertise your shop, okay, and put it on our YouTube channel, in which we've got 30,000 views on. Okay, we're gonna advertise it. Plus, as a gift for our partnership, we're gonna do your windows. We're gonna clean your windows. Yes, we're gonna advertise it, and as a gift, we're gonna clean your windows.
But whether we need to advertise or not, the manager will decide.
Is the manager?
Yeah, he's in a meeting right now.
How many minutes?
How long it will take? You can just go to the other offices and then come back.
Okay, we'll come back at the end.
By the night.
Okay.
Thank you.
20 dirham for
20 dirham for
Advertisement plus cleaning all of your windows.
And if you want, you can check our YouTube channel right now. It's
thousands of views across Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you accept the offer?
20 dirham.
20 dirhams only.
Okay.
Okay? Yalla, let's start, guys.
Want to clean your lovely window? Make a promotion for your restaurant. It will be on TV, on YouTube. Thousands of people will see your shop. And you want to clean your window and make your window look perfect. Your window needs some cleaning. We'll clean it, make it look perfect. The manager agreed for 200 and she said yes. But the only problem is that she told me, she said that wait until I come, and she would come in 1 hour. And the problem is we're leaving in 1 hour, so we can't wait for her. Otherwise, we've made 200. We're filming a TV show.
Yeah.
It's a business competition.
Okay.
We're school students and we are around in Karama cleaning windows. So we're walking by, found your lovely shop. We'd like to
Well, for promotion, I can give you for 50 dirham. Because you are a student.
100.
No, because you are a student.
I know you're a student, that's why we
Yeah, that's why we are giving just, you said that you are a promotion. I don't want to clean you, just, just you are just seeing our ad and
this will go
it's
on
good
TV.
for in school children.
Yeah.
I'm just supporting.
Okay.
I'm not giving
I know.
Yeah.
This is really nice of you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, 55.
No, 50.
55.
50.
55. Come on. Find your hands. 55.
Okay, 55.
55.
Okay.
You got a deal. Thank you.
Yeah.
هذا الكرام ياخذ one more shot, okay? أنا حق رأسا. هذا صار.
Thank you. All the best. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Have a good future.
Appreciate it. Thank
Okay?
you. Thank you.
Keep our card if you require any travel purpose. Give to your friends. Okay? Thank you very much, all of you.
We are at the My Dubai travel agents, where the manager has been ever so helpful. Although he may have not needed his windows clean, he was very supportive of the team, and he was very hospitable, where he offered everybody a drink as well. So this is probably the one place that we will be promoting. What a fantastic person, what a fantastic place. So My Dubai.
When you finish that, that's probably your last one too.
Yes, 50 dirhams, يلا. 50 dirhams last.
We'll get another deal.
Okay.
Oh.
SRS Apprentice. We got thousands of viewers in Dubai, so we are willing to do an advertisement for your shop and clean your shop windows for 20 dirhams. Okay? Okay.
Party is also not bad if you were one there also.
Yeah, he just wants more for healthcare.
Do a good advertisement. See the next episode. صور مقابلة.
See our next episode.
Inshallah.
نحط caption.
Fourth episode, yeah? I hope you guys put a good look of mine. So.
Thank you very much.
Yalla, guys. Take care. Good
See you. Good luck. So I think we did well. We managed to clean the windows of 4 shops, which was actually quite good. And I think the profit we made is not low. It's quite impressive, to be honest, from a place such as Karama. Okay, and yeah.
So we cleaned a total of 4 windows, and I think we got a good price for each of them, and Inshallah, we will win. I think we did good. Thank you.
Our negotiation skills had enhanced and became more better, and I think inshallah this time we'll be able to win. And good luck for everybody. Yeah, we will.
I really appreciate. Good job. So you're not changing your mind? Are you not going to give us more?
Thank you.
No? Finish 50? It's better than nothing. Thank you very much. Thank
All
you.
the best. All the best.
Thank you.
Okay, this task wasn't easy at all. However, I think we did a great job overall. The problem is team manager.
There's just one small problem with him. It's just that he can't control the team. He doesn't make the right decisions. He just can't, team manager is not his thing, to be honest. But he did well, and I'm just happy with my team. I'm proud of them, and overall we did great. And I believe we're gonna win this.
Everyone worked really hard. As you can see, I'm sweating right now, and the team did really well. I went into 2 shops and got two offers for 50 dirhams each. It was really good, and I think we're going to win. Thank you.
Whew, what a day. Here I am sweating buckets, and I didn't even do anything, but I think the candidates did really, really well. They started off in terms of their organisation poorly. They all just were headless chickens, running around, doing whatever, no strategy in mind whatsoever. But after some careful deliberation, they took a moment to think about one another's strengths, weaknesses, who was good at negotiating, who was good at grafting, who was good at actually going in to seal the deal. So they did a really good job as a team.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Now, this is the last task in groups before we go off to the interview stages. And I sent you to Karama to offer a window cleaning service. I've heard some positive feedback, a mixture of feedback, but I know you all grafted and worked hard. What we're going to do is we're going to get straight into business, and we're going to find out who did what. So I'm going to ask Dr. Ilyas to go through team precision, how many sales, what's been made, and then let's talk who did what. Right. Actually, maybe not disclosing the amount until later. Let's do that.
Right, they did 4 windows. They went to a lot of stores. They got 4 sales in the end, and they took it in turns to pitch. I don't remember who got 2. So they definitely all got 1 each.
So who got the sales here? Talk to me. The first sale, who sealed the deal?
I got the first sale.
Oh, you got the first sale. Yes. Okay. And who got the rest of them? The rest of the sales?
I got 2.
You got 2?
And I got the last one.
And you got the last one. Okay. Now, what was the strategy as project manager?
We were strategized as we did the first store. We didn't know the technique to clean the window. We finished the first store. We went to the others, we tried to find other stores, and when we went, we first asked for the manager, because if the manager is not present, then the workers cannot give us money to pay us. So we first asked about the manager or the owner. So if he wasn't present, we just said thank you and left.
Right, so you've sealed 2 deals, one deal and one deal. What was the strategy on pricing, or what was the strategy? You've told me you've gone through, you've asked for the manager, which is probably a sensible thing to do, because then you're talking to the man who makes the decisions, or woman who makes the decisions.
So we went inside. We first thought that window cleaning will not sell easily. So we figured out that we were doing a show on YouTube that will help advertise the shop. So what we went is we went inside. We told them that we'll advertise for your shop, and to that we will clean your windows. So.
And how did you negotiate on price?
The first deal we went had at Hamas 800. We were starting at a low price because we thought that it's Karama, the small businesses, and so we started at the first sale was 10 dirhams. When he gave him the deal, 10 dirhams, he accepted right away. So then we thought that if he accepted 10 dirham right away.
10 is quite low.
Yeah, we started at this because we thought that it's like.
I would say I sent you to. If I sent you to any other area, they probably would have thrown money at you. But I sent you deliberately with the intention of putting you in a very difficult environment. Now, Karama is a difficult environment to sell a service in. They are small, medium-sized enterprises. They don't necessarily need a window cleaner because they can do it themselves. And I'm sure you probably, Bob, the fact you've only got 4 deals out of the hundreds of shops there. Like, what was challenging? What did you get a lot of rejections? Because you've got 4 sales.
The thing that was challenging is that the manager wasn't present all the time. And if he was present, he told us, my worker just do it for me, and that's what the main thing that they told us.
Okay, you're bouncing up and down on that chair. What's going on? What did you do on this task?
So basically, I sealed 2 shops out of 3 I made. So I made 3. I've sealed 2.
I don't get that. Say that again. You did what? You pitched 3 times.
Yeah, I pitched 3 times and I've sealed 2.
Okay, let's go over to team impression. Amir, you're the project manager. Mr. Carver, what was the number of sales and who sealed what deal?
So the number of sales, they completed 5 windows.
Yeah, that's just
5 windows. I think collectively they worked as a team. In terms of who sealed the deals, Abdurrahman sealed 2 deals. Amir sealed 1.
2.
And Jafar sealed 2. It was awful. It was absolutely awful.
What, the weather or
the service, the strategy, it was embarrassing. And I wanted to go home. I did not want to be there for a minute, because while these guys were just standing there, the other team, we looked on and they had already started, and these guys, when they went into their first shop, they all pounced. They all pounced on the shopkeeper.
It's not a good strategy.
It was just embarrassing, and then thankfully they came across a very nice manager in a cake shop that was happy to have her business promoted. But when it came to cleaning the windows, I'm so glad that they did actually go through this process, because some of these guys have never worked a day in their life. I mean, it was shocking. It was an absolute shambles to see them, how they clean windows. They weren't cleaning them, they were stroking them. And it took forever. However, after that first shambolic sale, they really picked it up, and when they started working as a team, they started formulating some sort of strategy. Because at first, like headless chickens, they were going in the same direction as the other team, who probably have already pitched to some shops. They didn't think to go in another way, in the other direction. They followed along. But somehow, they managed to get their heads together. They overcame the challenge of rejection on numerous occasions, and they managed to secure some really good deals, and I was pleasantly surprised and impressed by the end as to how this team worked. They were, by the end of the day, they did literally spill water, blood, sweat, tears, and they worked really, really hard, and I was so impressed with how they performed towards the end.
Amir, what was the strategy then? What was the strategy?
At the start, we all went inside the first shop, as the teacher said. We were going on to the shop, all of us together. But then we rethinked our strategy. I went to the supermarket, got some cloth and newspapers, because newspapers is the best way to clean the windows, the wet windows. So then after that, I got an idea that I had to go to other shops windows, and it worked well the first time. And after that, towards the last 50 minutes, me and Jafar went to 2 shops. We secured 2 deals in 20 minutes, and we washed the windows quickly. At the end,
did you find it easy, Abdurrahman?
To be honest, no, I didn't find the task easy at all. It was a hard task, actually, the hardest task that we've done in this process. However, I learned a lot from it. It was good.
What did you pick up? Did you get rejected? How did you? I'm hearing there was a bit of fire there that needed to be put out. Mr. Carver had to put a bit of to calm you down a little bit. What happened?
To put the fire out.
Yeah, we need some water.
Yeah, there was a man in the shop when I went asking to nicely to clean his window. He told me to get out of the shop. And
What, you just get out of the shop?
He told me to get out of my shop. And I like stood for
I know the feeling.
I stood for 1 second and he told me, you don't speak English. I told him to get out. And then I looked him in the eye and told him never to speak to me in this disrespectful way again. Because I will not have, what I will never accept is someone speaking to me in a disrespectful way.
Well, thanks for it's true. It's true. Just as long as you leave politely, and that's just something you've got to deal with. You will face those rejections, and it's how you overcome them. And you've handled it calmly.
Yes, I did.
Calmly.
I left the shop again.
Right, and then the fire was put out after that. Okay. Right. We're going to have to think about numbers, because we need to know what you've generated in terms of sales and the revenue that's been generated. And you're fully aware from both sides that Karama is not an easy place to deliver a service. But that's why I sent you there. I wanted to see what you can produce in a difficult, challenging environment. So what we'll do is we'll start off with Dr. Ilyas. 4 sales. If you could just give us a...
4 sales, they had a total of 80 dirhams, minus the 6 dirhams for the cloth they bought, so 74 dirhams.
So 74 dirhams. Okay. Mr. Carver?
So out of 5 sales, each sale was in the region of around 50 dirhams. I think one was around 10. Clearing a total of 215 dirhams.
210.
The 210?
Yes.
What gives it 15?
210, sorry. 210 dirhams as a grand total.
And what about the cloth? You bought cloth as well, right?
It was like 0.5 dirhams.
0.5 dirhams.
And the newspapers were for free.
The newspapers were free. Wow. Okay. That's quite an achievement to be able to get 50 dirhams on each sale on average is actually very good for cleaning windows in that tough environment. So well done. And you'll be proceeding through to the interview stages, and we'll see what happens in the boardroom. So I'll see you on the next task.
Thank you.
Off you go. All right. We've been through at length what happened, what was the strategy, and all of that. But I think at this stage, you all want to know. You all need to tell me. I want to know who's going through to the next stage, who's going to be leaving this process, and I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. So I'm not going to be talking too much, but when I raise my hand, I'm just requesting you to stop, because I'm going to be giving you a couple of minutes to justify what have you done in this process so far that is worthy of me keeping you in. So what have you done so far? What did you do on this task? And why should I keep you? What is attributes have you got that I need, or will I need as a business partner that you can offer? So I'm going to start off from the right. So Mohammed Saeed, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Please answer those questions. Off you go.
Why should I be in this process? This is a question, a nice question, sir. This is because I believe in myself firstly. And I believe that you as a businessman should believe in someone and give him all of your trust, sir. And I'm trustworthy. Second of all, sir, I have enthusiasm. When I do something, I'm enthusiastic in this thing that I'm doing. Third of all, sir, I think I'm creative and I think I can do something different. Number 4, I think this is the last thing, and the thing that I'm personally proud of myself is that I never give up. As soon as I do something, I never give up on it. You had another question that states that, sir, that what did I do in the last task? Did I do something good? I believe that I did something good, sir. It was hard for me. It was hard actually for all of us to go and clean windows in Karama. It was the first time. Maybe not the last time, but the first time. So I think I worked really hard, and I believe my team worked really hard in this task. We tried new things, we tried different things, as Dr. Ali stated, that I know it wasn't the most appropriate thing.
But what did you do, and why should you remain in this process? Like, why should I keep you? Because tell me what you did, and why should I keep you? Because I know it was hard work. I believe you all worked extremely hard. So tell me why I should keep you in this process, Mohammed Saeed.
Why should you keep me, sir? We had bad things and good things happening to us through the last task. But I personally could handle a lot of the bad things a lot of the bad and the negative things and issues that happened to us at the last task. Such as the first one, not knowing how to clean windows. When we started to clean the first windows, the three of us was shocked that nobody of us know how to clean a window. So all of us thought of the problem. I thought of the solution. What can we do? So the best solution was just to open a YouTube channel and see how to clean a window. Second of all, sir,
Make this your final point.
This is my final point.
Yeah, please.
I'm not really sure if your advisor, which is Dr. Ali, has told you. We had an Eastern Europe man coming to us and saying to us, "What are you doing? You should worry about your education. You should worry about different you should have different priorities." So I think I could respond back on people and respond on issues and things that can face us.
What did you say?
I responded to him. I told him that we came over here to try something new. This is a task. He said, "Why aren't you educated?" I said for him, I responded, we are students in the School of the Research Science. All of us are A and A-star students, and for the next years we'll be applying in the top schools of the whole world. The United States and the United Kingdoms will be making a difference. He told me, and straight on my eyes, "Why are you working for people like this?" I said, for him, there's no difference. They're all the same. And this is all I have to say.
Okay. Mohammed Yusuf.
So to answer your first question, why do you keep me in this process? I say to you that I work fluently. I do whatever needs to be done. I can sacrifice anything. I can get things done. I never give up. I never. It's impossible for me to give up. And that I can handle very difficult things. And so that's the answer to the first one. The second question, what I done to stay in the first few tasks, if you look back, the first task, I was in charge of not buying the McDonald's burger, but the supermarket stuff. I went there with Amir, who was my teammate. I had 50 dirhams to buy. I bought the things needed, and then I turned over from this money, 50 dirham, 300 dirhams from the sales that we sold here. And on the second task, we got around 6,000 views, I believe it was, and 900 likes. And I can say that I was responsible for most of them. I went to malls, I shared it on the social networks. I went to malls and told people, I explained to them what this process is about, and I told them this is the story and what to do and like this. So I think I did a good job with the views. And on the last task, I think it was a difficult task, but we handled it pretty good. The only thing we did that I believe was wrong is the price. We started low and we didn't go that high. That's the only thing I think we did wrong. but now we know and we learn.
Why should you remain in this process?
I should remain in the process because I won the past tasks and I contributed to the tasks a lot, and so I think that I should say because I worked very well.
Mohammed Salah?
Yes, sir. So answering your first question, which was why should you remain in this task? So basically, I get the job done. If my team manager gives me a job, I will get it done and the best possible standards. This is shown by when our team was losing, I was never brought back by my team manager. Okay. So also I contribute well in teams. Another thing is that I'm always seen as a motivator. I motivate my team all the time, even if it's impossible to win. Motivation is my number one thing. Of course, for us to keep our heads up and continue on the task, even if we're losing, we need to work hard. Okay. Another thing is that I know how to manage my time. Okay. So having the last task, 2 shops within 20 minutes. Yeah. So I think that was a good thing. Sealing our
deals?
Deals.
Okay.
So, and the final thing, let's talk, correct me if I'm wrong guys, okay? So let's talk money. Earlier you said let's talk money. Let's talk money now. Our team collected a total of 80 dirhams, right? Okay, so we went to 4 shops, I went to 2. Our total was 80. The 2 shops I went in, I've managed to get 20 dirhams, which is a total of 40. 40 is half of 80, so basically if we're talking at a percentage, I did half the 50% of what both of them did in the last task. Other than mentioning the cleaning and the other things.
Okay, and what about the previous tasks? What's your role been in the previous tasks?
The previous tasks I was...
Because you were here in the boardroom, and were you in the losing team in the first task?
Yeah, but I was never brought back to the boardroom.
On the losing team in the second task?
Yeah.
As project manager?
As project manager, that's the only time.
Third task, losing team?
Yes.
And then 4th task, losing team?
Yeah.
Okay.
But as I said, I always get my job done. Whatever thing you give me, I will do it at the best possible standards. That's why I was not brought back by my team manager. Repeating.
Right. Looking at the whole process, because that's where we are right now, and where I see you fit within this process and moving forward. There's a certain number of things that I have to consider, and that all has to be taken into account from the beginning of this process until now and what you've said. Now, based on the current task, you have generated half of the sales. Dr. Ilyas told me you worked extremely hard. However, you've been in the losing team every single time. And that's I mean, something to think about. Because if we're losing every single task, then what am I looking for? Am I looking for someone who's second best?
Can I reply to that, please? Okay, so basically, you're looking for only one apprentice, one person who will be your apprentice. So talking individually, not only teams. As I told you, I've never been brought back except when I was the team manager. So that really shows something, that I'm always working hard on my team managers. Whoever is ahead of me and I'm his subordinate, they're seeing something. They're seeing that I'm working hard and they don't deserve to come back to the boardroom.
Now, I think Mohammed Salah, at this stage of the process, that I think that you've shown some skill. I think you've shown some skills here. You've shown a skill set which I believe takes you to the next task. So I think you'll be proceeding through to the interview stage, because I've heard some positive feedback which somewhat backs up the stuff that you've said and the stuff that you've done throughout this process. So you're going to be remaining in this process for at least another task, and then we'll see what happens after the interviews. Mohammed Yusuf, you've been on the winning side on many occasions, which is good. And you've actually shown different skills and different ideas. But are ideas enough, is what I'm thinking. So to be honest, if I'm putting this into perspective, I'm looking at just you two here as to who remains in this process out of the two of you. And from the feedback I've had from the advisor, and also what you've done throughout this process, it seems, Mohammed, that you just seem to be on this journey of I'm learning, I've learned a lot, and I know you work extremely hard, and that's what I'm thinking. Is that something that will get you to be the apprentice? Because the next task is interviews, where you're going to be rigorously asked about your business plan. And is that something that you can handle? Because you're not really going to be working hands-on. And that's where Mohammed Yusuf, you're a man of integrity, you know, you stand tall, you have a lot of things going for you and that kind of stuff. And you have been on the one side, but the only thing that I think there was a lot of responsibility bearing on you on this task, because you've come as a winner, you've not been project manager, and that on the last task of this had a lot of responsibility. And you knew that before when you were appointed as project manager. Now, what I feel that definitely for the failure of this task, not the previous task because you've been on the winning side, but I think the failure of this task lies within your decision making, in my opinion. And that's not necessarily in the sense that you didn't work hard. I mean in the sense that your strategy of pricing was too low, because you've took preconceived ideas of the way the market is in that area, and you've judged it as this is clearly not enough to charge. Whereas if you charged the same amount, if not even 10 dirhams on each sale more than what they did, you would have been over the touchline. So Mohammed Yusuf, you're fired.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity.
Thank you for being. Thank you. Mohammed Saeed, I wouldn't get too. No, there is no moment. There's not been any double firings in this process so far, and I've only decided to do that when it's needed. Me thinking whether to give you one last opportunity, which will be the last opportunity for all, is the fact that you've used your initiative and you've worked really hard on this task. And I think your saviour is sitting on my right hand side, because if you didn't utter those words that you've worked extremely hard, you'd be walking out of that door too. So thank Dr. Ilyas for remaining in this process. I'll see you all on the interviews. Start preparing. Off you go.
Thank you, sir.
I would like to thank Sir Ali for this opportunity. I learned a lot, and I thought that I was going to be fired. I sort of expected that, because I won all the tasks, but when I became team manager, I lost, so I was kind of expecting that. Thank you, Sir Ali, for the opportunity.